Hi, I'm Colin Shantz, CEO of Coppertree Solutions, and today I'm going to be talking about IT metrics that matter and how to evaluate your IT system's performance. As I talk to business leaders every day about how they measure IT, one of the questions I often ask is, how do you measure success in IT? And it's always kind of a question that makes people think and makes people pause for a moment, because realistically, most of us don't have clear KPIs up on a monitor when it comes to IT. There's a lot of areas in our business where we have very specific KPIs. You think about finance, it's pretty clear. You can measure the health and you can measure success, and there's kind of universally recognized performance metrics when it comes to finance. Most people don't have that kind of visibility in IT. So they end up just kind of looking at IT. They don't really have a clear measurement. It's more of a feeling. One of the key ways Coppertree measures success with our clients is looking at the number of issues that people have in a given month. When I ask business leaders what they really want from technology, really what everybody just wants is they just want it to work. We want to come in every day and do what we do and not deal with IT issues. So one of our core KPIs is looking at a ratio of how many issues you have versus the number of users that are in your infrastructure. So when we do that number, if I come in and I know if I can get the data on that number in your infrastructure, I can tell you fairly accurately how well your infrastructure is working and what kind of a user experience you have. The other thing that we do as we think about measuring success and kind of looking at some KPIs and some indicators of success, we have what we call our IT health score. So we go through our client's infrastructure on a monthly basis and we compare how our client's infrastructure is set up versus the best practices that we've developed. And from that, we get a high-level health score that says, you're 99% aligned with best practice, things are pretty good. Or you're 78% aligned with best practice, and there's a list of things that you could or should be doing to improve your overall IT infrastructure. As we work with our clients and key business leaders, that health score is one of the key things that they look at. If your health score is 99%, you probably don't need to worry about IT. Things are good, risk is low, things are working. If the health score is 78%, that's probably something you should be spending some time looking at and probably making some investments in to bring your score up to a point where your risk is a little bit lower and your user experience is better as well. Another tool that we use to measure success and manage outcomes for our clients is what we call our IT roadmap. So we work with each of our clients very early on in our engagements with them to develop a roadmap, essentially a plan to say, where are we with IT today? And where are we going in the next couple of years? Where's the business going in the next couple of years? And how are we going to leverage technology to help you get there? So one of the things that we're working on as we develop this roadmap and as we continue to kind of revisit that roadmap on an ongoing basis every quarter or so, is we're looking at that health score and we're saying, okay, if we're 85% now, what can we do and what are the things that need to be on this roadmap over the course of the next couple months or the next couple quarters or the next couple years to get that score up to a place where it's a little more manageable. Sometimes we come in and there's a lot of areas that need to be improved on, and obviously we can't do everything at once. So that's where the roadmap comes in, where we say, okay, here's all the things we need to do. Let's divide these up into things that we can do today, some things that we may want to look at maybe later in the year or next year, prioritize the areas that are most important. Ultimately, what everybody wants is they want to be able to sleep at night knowing that their risks are managed and they have the right technology in place, and that when they come in every day, everything just works. Thanks for joining me as I talk about IT metrics that matter and how to evaluate your IT system's performance. Please visit our website at coppertreesolutions.ca to learn more.